What's up, guys? Today is going to be the first picks of the 2015 through 2016 NFL season. Week 1 here. Football's finally back. Before I get to the picks, I want to address something. I did make a video on my reaction to the 53-man roster, but after I made the video, the Giants made like 3 more moves on the roster, and it kind of messed everything up, and I didn't want to put out a video that was, not updated. So, if you want my quick reaction, real quick, Corey Washington should have made the 53. That sucks that he didn't make it. The Brad Wing, I acknowledge it, whatever. Asa Jackson, we brought in Asa Jackson and Lewis Nix III. I agree on Asa Jackson, not sure about dropping Kendrick Ellis for Louis Nix III. And we also brought in, we released Stevie Brown for Craig Dahl. Mind blown. I don't understand. The Giants are digging their own grave. Anyway, let's get to the picks. I know most of you aren't here for Giants talk, so Thursday Night Football, let's get to it. By the way, I'm also going to be predicting the scores, because last year I predicted scores, I predicted one score right, and that was the Chiefs versus the Jets. I predicted 24-10, and it was 24-10, so I'm going to try that this year at least once, so. Okay, Week 1 predictions. Patriots versus the Steelers on Thursday Night Football. This is going to be a good matchup. I really want to see this, but except what's going to spoil it really is that Martavis Bryant, Le'Veon Bell, Marquise Pouncey is not playing because Marquise Pouncey is injured. Le'Veon Bell and Martavis Bryant are suspended. So, I mean, who does that really leave to step up? Because, I mean, at running back you've got D'Angelo Williams. Who knows if he could play in this Steelers offense. I don't know who's filling in for Martavis Bryant, really. I don't know. But the Patriots are getting Tom Brady back. They're not going to be dealing with Jimmy Garoppolo. I like the Patriots in this situation, but let me say something. Do not be surprised if the Steelers win this one and they win it really good, because I'm really not liking the Antonio Brown versus Malcolm Butler kind of thing. That scares me a little bit, because Malcolm Butler shined in the Super Bowl, but doesn't mean he's going to shine against #1 corners all the time. So him versus Antonio Brown, I'm not liking at all. I mean, except Logan, minus Logan Ryan, all of the Patriots corners kind of suck, and they're kind of just next man up kind of players, being that four starting corners were left since last year, so it's not Darrelle Revis and Brendan Brown that we're dealing with here. So I mean, so I think the Patriots are still going to win though, 27-24. But do not be surprised if the Steelers win this one. Do not be surprised. Packers versus the Bears. This has been a long rivalry that has it's going down, honestly, because it's not even a rivalry anymore. The Packers are just going to dominate the Bears. You got no Brandon Marshall, no Kevin White, your first-round pick, and Alshon Jeffrey is dealing with an injury. Who do you have left to step up? What, Eddie Royal? Come on. Yeah, Packers are going to dominate 31-10, no doubt. 31-10, that's going to be my final score. Chiefs versus the Texans. This is going to be a great game, honestly, because of the defense that's going to be playing. Chiefs have an amazing defense. Texans have an amazing defense. Now, the Texans have Kevin Johnson, who they just drafted, and they also have the Chiefs drafted another corner, Marcus Peters, I think. I don't know if he's injured or not. I don't know if he's playing, but so this is going to be a great game from the defense kind of standpoint. And the Chiefs have Jeremy Maclin now, so they upgraded wide receiver. So I think the Chiefs are going to win, and I think Jeremy Maclin's going to have a touchdown, 24-17. The Browns versus the Jets. I think the Browns and Jets have great defenses, so this is going to be a low-scoring game. I'm not liking McCown versus Revis and Cromartie. I'm more favoring Ryan Fitzpatrick against one good corner and Joe Hayden. So I think the Jets will pull this one out barely. I think the Jets will win 16-14. I think they'll just get one touchdown and they'll get field goals from there. So 16-14. My game to watch is not the game of the week, but my game to watch is the Colts versus the Bills. I really want to see how Tyrod Taylor is going to do in this offense for the Bills. I want to see how well they think they're going to become. I mean, they think they're going to be a playoff team. I think they could be a playoff team, but can they show it on the field against, the Colts, the team to beat in the AFC? Honestly, I don't think they'll pull it out, but I think they'll score some points. But you got the best, honestly, one of the best offenses in the NFL on the Colts. You got Andre Johnson, Frank Gore, Moncrief, Andrew Luck, obviously. And you drafted Philip Dorsett, but I don't really see where he fits in. So, and you got good tight ends, solid tight ends. And I'm sorry if I'm sniffling. I got a little cold coming up. For the Bills, you got Tyrod Taylor and McCoy. LaShawn McCoy is injured. I don't know if he's going to play Week 1. He wants to play, but I don't know if he's going to. So the Colts are going to win 35-21. The Dolphins and the Redskins, this is not even going to be close. This is going to be blowout city from the beginning. The Redskins aren't ready. You think Kirk Cousins is going to be the answer? You already know your whole team is going to do bad if you think Kirk Cousins is going to be the answer for you. So, the Dolphins have so many wide receivers. Their defense is amazing. I wouldn't be surprised if they made the playoffs this year. So, I think the Dolphins are going to win 38-13. You got the Panthers and the Jaguars. The Panthers are going to struggle this year. It's going to be a long year for the Panthers. They have no wide receivers. Their running game doesn't look very good at all. I mean, if I were them, I would get their first round pick, Shaq Thompson, and move him to running back, honestly, because I don't think they need a linebacker as much as they need a running back right now. And they said that Shaq Thompson as a running back can go in the draft as probably a first or second round pick. So I wouldn't be surprised if they move him to running back sometime during the season. Jaguars also, they have no running game at all. I mean, the guy they're looking to right now is T.J. Yeldon. He looked terrible during the preseason. He averaged 1 or 2 yards a carry. So don't look for this to be a great game if you're a Panthers or Jaguars game. I think the Panthers are going to win 17-13. It'll be a low scoring game and just Panthers get a final touchdown at the end of the fourth quarter. So the Saints and the Cardinals. The Saints are declining. I had in my prediction video that they're going to go 11-5, but things aren't just going their way. So I think, it's not about the preseason because they went 0-4 in the preseason because I don't really care about the preseason, but I just think they're just declining. I'm looking at their talent on offense and defense, and it's just not good. So, the Cardinals, their 5th round pick, J.J. Nelson, reminds me of John Brown, who is also on their team. J.J. Nelson is a fast wide receiver. I think they got him in the 5th round, I'm pretty sure. I like that guy a lot. Ever since the Combine, I thought he should have went earlier, but his height is a factor, but I think his height is not going to be a factor in the NFL. So, Cardinals upgraded in their running game. They got CJ2K. Andre Ellington's still there. So I think the Cardinals will no problem sweep the Saints 26-17. The Lions and the Chargers. This is actually going to be a good game. The Lions got their new running back, Amir Abdullah, and you've also had Golden Tate coming back. Calvin Johnson, one of the best wide receivers in the NFL, in NFL history. I think it's going to be a good game. I think the Lions, everyone's saying that the Chargers are going to win. I think the Lions are going to upset the Chargers 23-20. Next, the Titans versus the Buccaneers. This is going to be I don't really care about this game too much. I'll watch the highlights to this game. I usually watch the highlights of all of the games, but I'm going to watch the highlights of this game because I want to see how Jameis Winston and Marcus Mariota is going to do. When it comes down to it, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers have better offense. They got better wide receivers, better running backs, and honestly a better quarterback, if, just to be honest. And you look at the Tennessee Titans, they have a terrible offense. They don't have a running game. Their wide receivers are, scrubs. I think the only thing they have on offense that's better is probably an O-line. Better O-line, I guess. Then you look at the Titans Titans defense and the Tampa Bay defense. The Tampa Bay defense is way better than the Titans defense by far. So I think that the Buccaneers are going to win this game 17-10. Next, my upset of the week, we've got the Rams versus the Seahawks. Byron Maxwell's not there. Cam Chancellor is holding out for whatever reason. If you love your team, you'll play for them. So, I honestly don't know what's going on with that guy's head. He might be the reason why they lose this game. The Legion of Boom is not the Legion of Boom anymore. The only two people who's returning from the Legion of Boom is Earl Thomas and Richard Sherman. That leaves the whole left side of the field still needing next man up kind of thing. So, and the Rams look really good. They got Nick Foles. Mind you, the last time the Rams beat the Seahawks, that was at St. Louis, the Rams had Austin Davis at quarterback. Imagine having an actual quarterback in Nick Foles. So, I still think this would be a close game. 27-24, Rams win in St. Louis. The Bengals versus the Raiders. Everyone's saying, I'm watching a whole bunch of people doing prediction videos. Everyone's saying the Raiders are going to win this one. The Bengals aren't that bad. Andy Dalton is bad, but the Bengals themselves aren't that bad. You really think the Bengals, with their good defense, is going to lose against the Raiders? Who do they have? Latavius Murray, don't get me wrong, is a good running back. He's not going to run on this Bengals defense. You've got Derek Carr and Amari Cooper. Okay, that's one wide receiver. Show me the rest of them. Amari Cooper's going to see a lot of double teams. For real, he's going to see a lot of double teams. So I don't believe the Raider hype at all. So I think the Bengals are going to win 31-21. The Ravens versus the Broncos. Peyton Manning declining. That's all I have to say. Ravens 31, Broncos 17. The Cowboys and the Giants. This is my game of the week because I couldn't find any other game of the week because I really don't care. None of these other games really have a big story on it except my game because Giants are my favorite team. So my game of the week is the Cowboys versus the Giants. I'm not looking for my team to win. Let's make that straight. I'm not looking for my team to win. I'm looking for them to make an improvement. I want to see what they can do. Mostly on the defense. I'm not worried about the Giants' offense, but I'm worried about the defense. I'm worried about how much yards they're going to give up in the run, no matter who's at running back, because that offensive line is just scary from Dallas. So I think the Cowboys will win this one 28-17. Moving on to Monday Night Football. And now it's Sunday Night Football, by the way. Monday Night Football, Eagles versus the Falcons. Eagles, without a contest, going to win this game. Eagles have great offense and defense. Eagles going to win this one 30-26. And the last game of the NFL Week 1, Vikings versus the 49ers. You got Adrian Peterson is back. Minnesota looks like it has a great offense. Their offensive line is getting better. You got Trey Wayne, that cornerback, but he's been beat a lot of plays this preseason, so he doesn't really look that great. And with the 49ers, your best running back is Reggie Bush and Jared Hayne. Jared Hayne is a rugby player, and Reggie Bush is a sorry, washed-up running back. What the heck? The 49ers defense also sucks. It's all next man up kind of thing. They're all backup scrubs. So, the only person you've got returning that's going to make a huge impact for the 49ers, the only person going to make a huge impact for the 49ers is Navarro Bowman. That is it. And Antoine Bethea, if he's still there. I think he's still there, but Antoine Bethea and Navarro Bowman is the only people that's going to make an impact on that defense. Look for the Vikings to win at Levi Stadium 24-10. That's it, guys. I didn't want to make this that long. I hate making videos over 15 minutes. I hate making videos over 10 minutes, but they always go that long anyway. But that's it, guys. Thank you guys for watching. I will see you guys in week 2. And I'm also going to do a post-game for the Giants versus the Cowboys, so look for that. Thank you guys for watching. I will see you later.